Hi, I'm Allegra Houston, and thank you for tuning in to the Imaginative Storm Prompt of the Week. My creative collaborator, James Nave, is in Manila, and it's now 3 a.m. He got up for our live Zoom Prompt of the Week session, which started at 1 a.m. in Manila time, and we had a really wonderful conversation after we did our writing, and it went on quite long. So I said, you go to bed, I'll do the recording on my own. So here I am to share with you what we did this morning so that you might do it too, if you would so like. So this is what we do, not just every Saturday, but we do it on Thursdays now as well. Feel free to join us on a Thursday if you would like to. We start at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And the Zoom link for that is in the Substack newsletter that goes out on Wednesday night / Thursday morning. So if you would like to get that invitation, go to Imaginative Storm on Substack and join up, or join our mailing list on our website at imaginativestorm.com, and we will be adding you to the Substack mailing list as well. So here we go. This is what we do. Every week, we share a prompt. It's usually an image, and it is an image this week. We put it up on the screen for 2 minutes, and we ask everybody to generate a list of words, just random words as a list, whatever words pop into your head as you look at this image. Those are the words, just write them down on a piece of paper. They don't have to have anything to do with the image at all, and they certainly don't have to have anything to do with one another. Just the words that pop into your head as you look at this image for 2 minutes. Here we go. After everyone has generated their own personal list of words, we go around the Zoom room and ask everyone to contribute a word or short phrase from their list to create a community list, a group list. The lovely thing about that is that we create a kind of a group feeling. There's a group consciousness or a group imagination that happens when we do this. We've really started to become aware of this since we started doing the second session of the week. You know, we use the same prompt twice, but we have a different group of people and therefore a different community list of words. And we find that we write something very, very different. It's super interesting. Anyway, so here is today's group list of words. You can write these down. I recommend doing that, but if you don't want to write them down, I will put them up on the screen again during the 10-minute writing period so that you'll have them to refer to. So here we go. Golfing in Guernica, expect nothing. Survival energy, caramel mountain, giant bloody, Tinder profile pic, disturbing, immigrants, standing room only, uprising, crossed swords, the sky remains, you're to blame, ego death, struggling together, black and blue, no retreat, harmony in disharmony, never ends, mine, vivid, shackles and chains. Picasso survived a war, agony of the ribcage, ornery orchestra. Want a cup of tea? Hands-on conflict, fragile, brown people, noble cause, slice of life, clash caught in crystal, naked and afraid, fractured, knives and strife, courageous slices. So it's a pretty varied list, and it can take you in a lot of different directions. And what direction will that be is up to your imagination. So I urge you not to, agonize about what you should write or wonder where you should start or which of the words you use. But you may find that some of them just kind of seem to pop together in your imagination in some curious way. Tinder profile pic, naked and unafraid, struggling together. Maybe those are what come together in your mind. Who knows? I would suggest that you just let your eyes roam over the list of words until one word just kind of sticks and wants to be your starting point, and go from there. And the goal is to surprise yourself. You're going to be writing for 10 minutes. It's only 10 minutes. How can you possibly write anything good in 10 minutes? There's no point worrying about whether it's good or not. The only thing to focus on when you're writing for 10 minutes is surprising yourself. What will you write that you didn't expect, that you couldn't think up any other way, that your imagination might just pop out at you? So we like to describe it as a dance between the rational mind and the imaginative mind, with the imaginative mind being the partner that leads the dance, like a partner dance. And if you've ever danced in a partner dance, and if you've been the following partner, you know that it's not necessarily very easy to follow. You may like to be in control, as I do. I find that kind of dancing rather hard to give up control. And your rational mind also finds it hard to give up control. It gets better at it with practice. In fact, it gets quite good at it with practice, I'm here to tell you. But to begin with, you may have to cajole it to give up control and let your imagination go wherever it wants to go, not try and take back control. It's only for 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, your rational mind can get back into the driver's seat. So here we go. I will start the 10 minutes now. After we've all written for 10 minutes, we split up into Zoom rooms so that we can read our work aloud to an appreciative audience of, 4 or 5 or 6 other people. The value of this is not just in being able to hear what other people wrote, but it's being able to hear what you wrote, being able to hear the sound of your voice, making patterns on the air, having an impact on the world, literally on the physical universe with your words. This is a great way to develop your confidence as a writer, to develop your own voice, and to quiet your inner critic, to turn your inner critic into your inner coach, who will focus on what you like about your writing, what you appreciate about your writing, rather than what you think should be done differently. There's no point in criticizing something that was written in 10 minutes. So the 10 minutes, again, is a great training for appreciating what's strong about your writing, what makes your writing yours. So put me on pause now and read what you wrote aloud. Before I go any further, I want to credit the painting. It's by Jacob Lawrence from a series he did called Struggle, the History of the African American People, and it hangs in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. So as I said before, you are absolutely invited to join us live online for our Prompt of the Week session on Thursdays. We also have a book, Write What You Don't Know, and a self-paced online course that goes through the same writer training steps, 10 sessions. My collaborator, James Nave, and I lead you step by step through the 10 sessions of Write What You Don't Know. We call it Imaginative Storm Writer Training because it is a way to stretch and strengthen your writing muscles, make yourself a stronger, more original, more powerful writer. We've had that session available that course available as the whole course until a couple of days ago. We've now also made it available as 10 individual sessions. So if you go to imaginativestorm.com and go to online courses, you will find all the information about it there. You'll also find out about the series of memoir workshops that we're currently conducting online. It's February 2024 as I record this. We have 5 more coming up on various Mondays. Those are half-day live Zoom workshops focused on memoir. And we'll also be doing an in-person live 4-day writing transformation here in Taos, New Mexico at the end of April 2024. We still have a couple of spots left in that workshop, and you can find out about that, of course, at imaginativestorm.com. So thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you soon.